I was in the legislature. We were all these policymakers, these amazing women back here. I just want to take just a quick second to talk about my friend, the woman I know, the one who my children call Mama Kim, the one who, like, if I don't hear from her after a couple days, because I know she's under literal constant attack from people who don't want her to change the very things we stood up 4 years ago and said we wanted to have change. That woman where I call her and I'm like, if I don't see you, so I'm just gonna be sitting on your porch when you come home. I'm sitting on your porch, and she's like, if I'm sitting on the porch, she comes in. That's what girlfriends do. Yes. I want to talk about that woman. Because that woman is working for people she'll never meet. Talking about people she'll never know or have the pleasure to know that she did anything to change their lives. But she does that every single day. The model she shows our girls, our children, our sons, the work that she puts in on a regular basis as a black woman, as a wife, and as a mom. And I would say in that arena right there, we as African American women know what it is to hold up whole blocks and whole communities and whole families when our brothers and sons and fathers are under attack. This woman has been standing in the gap the entire time she stepped foot in this arena. You can talk all the smack you want to. And they do. But you know what we do in the face of that? We get up that next day and we keep working. We get up that next day and we keep rolling. We get up that next day and we keep stomping. We keep moving. We keep opening doors. We keep going places they tell us we're not supposed to be. And when you dare challenge the accepted status quo the entire time, the first thing that happens is they try to take you out. They will use lies. They will use half-truths. They will use any kind of information they can to sow dissent and to sow division. That is the tactic. That's what they do. But I need you guys to know that my friend, this woman, who I know as a sister and a girlfriend and a partner when we need to drink some wine and a person, because we do that too, you know. I say, how are you doing? How are you really? We just drink wine. Because sometimes it's hard. And I've talked to people on a regular basis. People hear me talk. I say, all you need is a wishbone, a jawbone, and a backbone. That's what you need. And I know that she has that. You know why? Because Kim talks about her hopes and her wishes and her dreams for this community. She shows it to your children and my children and all those folks. And she tells the story of what happened when people acted like they couldn't see the people who were affected by what this criminal justice system actually is. And you need a backbone because it's hard. And there are times when you have to stand alone. But I know one thing really, really clear. This woman is not standing alone. She is not standing alone. In your gut when you don't know how you can get up and go the next day and you know your sisters are standing shoulder to shoulder, because that's how we roll, that's how we do. We know she's not standing alone. Now I'm gonna tell you, people call, you said, let's see names, like marijuana mom, the weed lady. Everybody walks up and asks me if I have samples. No, I don't have samples. You can just go into the dispensary and do that now. Like, you don't need me to bring you samples right now. And folks laugh and we joke about that, but let me tell you the thing that people don't talk about. Kelly and I got to sit in a jury box and watch Kim Foxx read the first 100 names of the first 1,000 names that were about to be expunged. The first 100 names of the first 1,000 names that were about to be expunged. That moment was so surreal. It was surreal for me. It was surreal for Kelly. It was sitting next to the governor. We had Deputy Governor Christian Mitchell on the other side of the governor, and we were sitting there and couldn't contain tears. And I watched her stand at a podium a lot like this and breathe, because I know the moment was hitting her too. And when I heard her read and give breath to every single name, because we know how cruelly efficient drug courts can be. So when we figured out that we could identify 770,000 convictions across the state, you know who got on the highway and drove down, sometimes with only an hour's notice, to help us fix and debate and challenge and fight to get this thing passed? State's Attorney Kim Foxx. The majority of these cases are in Cook County. We know that we have state's attorneys all around this state who don't look at this the way she does, who are not talking about rebuilding communities, who are not putting themselves in the arena to rewrite and change the way we do this. They're not doing that. We knew that there would be people around the state that would actively work against us. Cook County is very, very lucky to have a woman like Kim Foxx in this role right now. So, if we allow them, all the naysayers and all the folks who want to destroy everything that we've been trying to build, if we allow them to accomplish what they are setting out to do, we will have failed our sister when she needed us most. So, I need to say before I stop that when you stand with Kim Foxx, when you loudly proclaim that you are standing with Kim Foxx, you're not just standing with our current and next Cook County State's Attorney. You're standing with your sister, your daughter, your mother, your nieces. That's who you're standing with, because that's who she is. She is that embodied in all of that. All of that. So I am proud. I am strong. I said, back out. Walk up in those rooms, and you know there's a whole bunch of folks waiting to take her and the rest of us down. And are we going to let them?
No!
Are you ready to be in this fight?
Yes!
If we said presente, can we say si se puede too? Yes, we can do this. Because at the end of the day, it's going to take all of us and everybody you know and anyone you can bring along and anyone you haven't convinced yet to show up and show out, because this woman needs us now more than ever. And that's why we are all here right now. So